Hey there, everyone, and welcome to the EDU216 module, Educational Governance and Finance. We're focusing on the federal, the state, and the local levels this week. In this module, we're going to be taking a closer look at how schools are governed from our local school boards here in Pender, New Hanover, Onslow, Brunswick County, or wherever you're tuning in from. If it's different, don't worry. I encourage you to explore your local school board all the way up to our federal Department of Education. And we all know we've heard a lot about the DE in the weeks leading up to this module. So we're going to dig into the complex funding systems that support our public education, some of the current events that are happening in the U.S. right now, and examine how financial decisions can impact our schools, our classrooms, our students, and even us as teachers. Now, why does all of this even matter? Why do we need to know about the governance and the finance? There are people who handle all of those decisions. It won't be us in the classroom, but it has huge impact. As a future teacher, you're not just working in a classroom, you are working within a system. And understanding how decisions are made, who makes them, helps you to advocate better for your own profession and for your students. The key topics or learning questions that I want you to explore and pose for yourself this week include things like, who holds power in our school system? Is it a school board, superintendent, state agency? What level of power, what influence do they have on which topics? I also want you to look at how public schools are funded and why funding isn't always equal. We'll also look at other taxes and funding sources that help to feed our education system and where we're seeing budget cuts in the current education models. We're also going to look at how these systems impact our real classrooms with funding and governance, and how you as a teacher can make sense of the politics and the policies that shape these opportunities. I have to tell you, I know that education is like a pendulum and it swings. And sometimes when we fear change, we need to hold on until it swings a bit more because change is good ultimately. It helps us to develop and create new ideas. Just think about all the history that we've explored in the previous weeks. Without those changes, our education system wouldn't be where it's at today. Take your time this week exploring the resources, especially those Department of Education and North Carolina DPI websites. Those are really essential for you to feel comfortable navigating. You'll notice that our course learning objectives talks a lot about research. This is essentially real life research. You need to be able to find the answers and navigate these websites to get clarity on what you are supposed to do as a teacher candidate and the things that need to be happening in your classroom and whatever other role you might fulfill in the days ahead for your future careers. As always, don't hesitate. I'm here to help. Reach out if there's anything I can do to support your learning. Have a wonderful week, everyone.